I just feel like if I don't do it now, then it might be a while before I get a chance to stream again. So I decided just to pull the trigger and just mess around with this PC version of Celeste. That didn't spoil anything. But I think it'll become relatively quick. What's so special about this? Well, for one, I'm playing around with new chat settings and kind of feels a little experimental, and I'm kind of noticing a problem with it already. Like, the stream elements telling me that I'm live's gonna be freaking stuck there now for who knows how long. But ooh, wrong screen. I do have an option to turn it off if I really need to, and for the sake of chat, turn it back on as pleased. Now, before we get started, just want to give a shout out to a couple files that I got while we were gone, for as long as it was. First one here from J Mackel, and another one here from Jokesizzy. All ones that were done while I was gone. So that's what it is. Now, just realized it might be a little more obvious than you think what's going on already. But this is a brand new file of Celeste. But I can scroll up and down for interesting things. So I've been playing around with this mod engine that the Celeste community has called Everest. And it's basically like the mod engine for Celeste. First time I'm actually messing around with mods on a video game, at least in a long time. And I figure like this would be a good game to play around with it with, because like I want to make more Celeste content. Problem is, like, I'm on chapter farewell, and I'm way back behind in editing stuff on the streaming sites. Like I think I'm still editing wise, like, just starting to edit a sample of chapter 7's B-side, and I still have to go back and actually complete, I believe, like, B-sides for 4, 5, and 6. I don't know what it is, but I can never remember what. I always get my Celeste numbers mixed up of which is the last main chapter and when the post-game chapter starts. Point being, like, there's a couple of things I want to play around with. Like, there's this one that seems like a whole, like, I could probably do a whole playthrough series on. I only, like, did a prologue, and I'm still working on the first real chapter. Maybe if I get through sampling everything else I have on here tonight, we can start it out now. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna wait a bit on it. But for some of these, it's kind of hard to actually tell which ones I've played and which ones I haven't already. So I'm just gonna jump into a couple and see how it goes. Oh, I mean, maybe I could, you know what? I've played this on my own time already, but for the sake of showing it off, why not start with this one? I think it's a fun. Oh, no. Okay, this is a different mod than the one I was thinking of. But while we're in here, you're about to see how terrible of a Celeste player I am. no. Oh, that's right. I learned how to do this stupid thing from this stupid mod. And I already forgot it. I have to refresh myself on where my dash button is. But if you dash when hitting the ground, you get to refresh your dash and do really cool long jumps like that. And that's this whole... I get the feeling that's going to be the whole gimmick for this thing in general. I wonder if this is just one room. Yeah, this has to be the same thing because this one's playing the frickin' Deltarune music too. Of course it won't let me just go and refresh. It makes me accept a death. I want to at least get back... Before I actually try to play the one I actually wanted to try out, I want to like see... I want to at least get back to where I was on this. Just practicing on my own. Because I can get about an inch on here. No. Oh, shoot. I already screwed that up. I have to do the freaking jump dash. No. You know what? Let's not even bother with that. We can come back to Bad Times 1 if we really want. Okay. Path of Hope. This is the one that I done my own time, and unlike that mess, it has Deltarune music, and I think Deltarune inspired overall. Oh, definitely Deltarune inspired, but I'll get into that a little bit later. But unlike the other one I just did, this one's actually manageable. It's not like Kaizo level difficult. Even though I'm making it look way more difficult than it actually is. Granted, it did take me like it took me a little bit of time to finish my first time, so it is possible like we could be here for a bit, but probably not as long as the last one. I don't think I actually explored this left path before, and this level like has a lot of Easter eggs hidden within it, so... Oh, that's just for the strawberry. It's a strawberry that I skipped the first time around, so I'll give it an earnest try or two. Oof. Alright. Okay, I think I can just crouch. Okay, oh. I thought I screwed that up for a sec. Well, new strawberry in the toe, I suppose. I think I grabbed the wrong part. Welp. But as you can see, like, as something modded, added in by people in the community, even a easy level, quote unquote, doesn't hold back on punches. Like, this is probably stuff It's probably stuff I do in like chapter 8, chapter 1's A side. Well, maybe that's like being a little too hard on it, but this is no child's game. I don't know. It's a little tricky to try to describe because I feel like I'm either worried about either being overzealous or coming off overzealous, or undermining the challenge. Either coming off as a wimp on my end, or talking down the game when that's not my intention. Lots of stuff like that. How do I remember that room? But I do remember that like it only gets more tricky from here. Oh. Stupid eyes. Making me do the stupidest again. I don't know, that just feels like an area that they would put a secret in for sure. So, I'm not quite sure what's up with that. Alright. You actually have to have solid movements. You have to be ready to go as soon as I go down here. Maybe not that ready. Was this a bonus room, or... No, I think there was a secret that way. How... Okay, I think I got it. Like, then I come over here and go up like that. Yeah, this is not even the hard part of the level. That's not even the hard part of the level. No. What was over here? I think it was like a... Yeah, that's like a B-side tape, and I just had no reason to care for that. Alright. Yeah, I could look ahead, but I think I remember how this works. Or at least it feels like something that I can just, like, react to. And have a general idea what I'm doing. See? I just remember that, like, being a little tricky the first time. But I think I got the hang of it now. I'm sure there'll be plenty of opportunities to get stumped a little bit further on. Wasn't expecting this room to be that room, but who knows? Who will see? Ugh, just a tad too soon. Gotta remember something that I figured out on the earlier mod. I didn't even mean to discover that. I was just trying to showcase the fact that you can just control your fall a little bit by just how much you hold up or down the control stick. Like if you hold up, you'll fall slower, and if you hold down, you'll fall faster. Ah, shoot. I feel like the more... all useful stuff to know, because definitely the more... Ah, shoot. It's just a gut reaction. As I was trying to say, though, I feel like as I get more and more into the modding community with Celeste, I am gonna need to actually learn the advanced techniques. Because, as you saw from that one level that I just stumbled upon, some people go all out. And this is like, it's kind of dumb, but I actually had to look up how to do this one. It was just dumping me so hard, but I think it's just as simple as just grabbing the other side. Like that. And I don't know what it was that was getting me stumped about it. It just was. But never fear, good viewer. I'm pretty sure I'll find other reasons to get stumped on this. Oof. Yeah, I think my problem here is I might be dashing a little too soon. We'll see though. Is it really just a matter of just dashing as far away as possible so I don't just go into the spikes as soon as I get out of there? Or is there something I'm overlooking? I ask hypothetically. At least now I know the time I go in there does affect it. That's a platform on the bottom of that area, isn't it? This whole time I was like trying to do timing when I could have just dashed down. Unless I'm seeing things, which I wouldn't be surprised. There we go. I don't even think I used that platform before. I guess it's possible I was making it more difficult than it needed to be. Alright. Is this like the other one? I don't know what... Well, I saw the other room where you just like dash. Well, I'm pretty sure that other room was made by a different person. But you can see how confused I get between like the fuzzies and the other stuff going on. Alright. Okay, this is one I control. So I should really get better at controlling it, shouldn't I? Right, I think I actually discovered that strawberry on my own too. Dash down here. I think, yeah, dashing was a mistake. But I feel the urge to apologize every time I screw up something like that, because just like my natural instinct when I'm in trouble is to dash, and I know that kind of like screwed me over sometimes. I think part of what makes it tricky to get used to is just the momentum. Because it's moving forward, so you try to jump off the side of it or something like that, it can be a little tricky. Something that helped me is like, the area that you can actually grab is a little bit more generous than it appears. cool. I think we almost like... Oh no, that's right where the music changes, and like... That's how come I remember like getting stuck in that area for so long. It just felt like it was taunting me, being able to get to that point. Yeah. Oh, that would have been it too. I guess like it's a random tangent, but this is kind of how I was thinking of approaching whatever the last beast I have to do is. What I'm doing right now, and like when I upload to YouTube, it'll probably be like this as well. I won't bother to edit out the deaths like I normally do with Celeste. Well, partly because like in a streaming environment, it's possible that like chat would be happening around areas that I would have a death, so that would bring up more time for me to have conversation that I normally could just like stay silent and focus. In a recording session area, I missaw where the blue spikes were. I mean, I guess when it doesn't matter if it's PC or console. If the TV is the screen that I'm using to view the video game, the results wouldn't be that much different. It does look a little bit higher quality on the TV. Maybe it's just this, how, like, maybe, like, I'm a little, my view is a little, what's the word? Messed up because it's a mod. There's gonna be, like, more, they put more, this level has a lot more visual effects. That's what I'm trying to say. And I think, like, maybe that's part of it? I hope you like the music going soft, because I get the feeling we're gonna run into that a lot with how much I'm dying right at the end of this room. Nope, we can cancel it out here. Alright. I would personally say this is where it gets hard. I mean, not too... I think there's like a area where we actually... Nope, the soul heart's right there. But this might not go so bad. I think that last room was kind of... This area is probably just as hard for me as the last room. But I feel like once they actually learned that area, a lot of the hard parts of it went away. Now I think there's an Easter egg that the creator of this level put in right around here that I like to showcase if I can pull it off. Alright, they have the platform there, so first I gotta get rid of it, and then we could probably try getting in there. Because we're at the end of the level, it's worth fiddling around with this a little bit. I remember stumbling upon this almost immediately. And now that I'm actually trying to go out of my way to get it, of course I'm struggling to pull it off. That's usually a good sign that I'm overthinking things, though. There we go. It's a little bit of Uncanny Valley, but it's a nice Easter egg that they threw in there. None of them talk, it's just a little Easter egg, like you said. Like, a little surprised to even make Madeline talk in that area. Okay, I probably can dash there, because that would, I hit the ground and refresh that dash anyways. Yeah, like I said, I think first time I did this, It took me half an hour, so... And we're already in the last room, so we are making good time on this level. Not efficient by any means, but this is not intended to be a speed run. But just because I'm... If I got nothing better to do, I might submit it to speedrun.net just for the lulz, because I just want to spend more time playing it. Give myself some more excuses to upload stuff to that site anyways. That said, I should probably go... End of level 1. Oops, excuse me. Just trying to make it a little bit easier for me to make a clip later on. Okay, and the stream hasn't even been going on for half an hour. So, even though I want to keep it short, it feels a little too early to end things off. That's older to that one, from what I recall. That's Vanilla Celeste. I'll show this off real quick. It's literally just someone recreating World 1-1 in Celeste. Because if I learned anything from Mario Maker and Mario Maker content like Morning Mario, everyone has to make World 1-1 to some degree. So, someone made it in Celeste because they could. I mean, that's the power of creativity. If you dream it, you can make it happen. That might be a personal best. Feels like I was going through it fast enough. No, I'll add a stream marker just in case. So, I rather like make sure I've tried everything else around here before doing Quickie Mountain. So that's Path of Hope. That's Quickie Mountain. Flagpoles. If this so... Oh, this is part of Path of Hope. They call it a D-side. I hope it's not a thing that actually exists in the game. I'll give this another couple of goes. I'm not sure if it's something that actually exists in the game, or because Seaside, spoiler alerts for, because I haven't even unlocked Seaside yet in Celeste. I'm pretty sure like after you get all the B-side tapes, maybe there's some other prerequisite kit, you unlock Seaside from there. So I assume they call it D-side because it's just like, oh, this is one level beyond anything we see in Vanilla Celeste. I don't even know why I'm bothering. I know I can't beat this level. It is good practice to try, like, get the advanced tech that I'm definitely going to need for later on. So, like, for some reason, my controller won't let me do diagonals today. There we go. Try that again. With wholeheartedness this time. Something tells me that's not what I'm supposed to do there. I just feel like I can get past that one obstacle. As much as I suck at this game in comparison with the people that this thing was probably made for, I know I can do it a little better than I am. Like, I can get to that platformer that I died right before. And that's all I want to prove to myself. But help if I actually, like, could get diagonals right. Okay. What did I do wrong that time? Hello. I mean, even though this is probably just music ripped right from Deltarune, they do at least do... It is at least nice music to listen to. Worth dying over and over again over. Platform didn't even break that time. Did. Oh my god, how come I'm still going? Oh my god, they really want me to just... Wait. Let me actually make use of this telescope. Let me process... I need to process what the heck was going on over here. So I just, like... They want me to, like... Go... I don't know why there's no spikes in that lower right corner of that platform. Not sure if there's anything they actually expect me to do. There. Is it really simple just writing it up and I panicked? Or... There's something... Or do I actually have to go back over to the left? Then somehow make it back to the right. What do I do if I do get over there? I assume I like ride this for a little bit. Not sure. These platforms I've noticed, tend to disappear quicker than normal ones. But I assume like... Depending on how far it lets me go, I could just ride it up to that top one. And then what? Who knows? I'll give it a couple more goes. But I already said that we're not finishing this. We are not gonna beat this. At least I'm not gonna beat this. I'd be surprised if you can beat it too. But then again, like, who knows? Maybe a Celeste person actually watches this video. And if you are like someone that does this stuff for breakfast, kudos to you. I just know that my viewer base is kind of small as is. So I'd be very surprised if I actually encounter anyone who actually does this, who actually plays this game this hardcore. I feel like I'm good at Celeste, at least compared to like Mario, ironically enough. But I don't see myself really getting anywhere worthwhile with this stuff. I kind of want to just get back to where I was and see if I, like, can figure it out. At least a couple more steps. We'll give it 10 minutes. I have a timer. Might as well make use out of it. Yeah. let me ponder things going on. Maybe like I can't believe I didn't even think to check. But yeah, I mean, if I'm playing with bots, I might as well advertise that's what I'm doing tonight. I don't know if I really fully ever understand how that works. It feels like sometimes I do it right, and I don't get my dash back. And every other time, I do. Should have been in diagonal. Well. It feels like I've been doing this forever. How's it not been 10 minutes already? Oof. You know what? I am just not getting those jumps right like I should. It's hard to believe that like April 1st is already coming up this week, and because I was just feeling so crummy for the past few weeks, it probably could have even been a month. I never really got around to making anything for April 1st like I usually do. I'm bringing this up because I'm kind of thinking like, this is close to April 1st content that I can possibly get. So I might just like upload this first half of the VOD before I do Quickie World or whatever to YouTube for April 1st. Because I even like canceled the Let's Go Eevee upload because I thought I would have something cool planned for this day. Yeah, it doesn't go up at all. So, shout out to the YouTube audience. April Fools, yay! Sigh, but seriously, I apologize that, like, it probably hasn't been too noticeable that you're in, because I just had such a huge backlog that the only thing that I haven't had, like, already scheduled to upload for the past couple months was podcasts and bonus episodes. But if you follow me on streams, you may have noticed that, like, I've kind of already been, like, pretty bad with it the past few months. And I'm not gonna say, like, this isn't a total back to the Twitch scene. I am gonna try to slowly work my way back up to twice a day streams, but for at least the next month or so, I'm just gonna stream whenever I feel like it. Not worried about being consistent until I'm all sure I'm hunky-dory, because big reason why I was thinking like tonight was the night that I had to stream, if I was streaming at all, was because April... Yeah, tomorrow, I don't know how much I want to talk about it, because it's a little personal why this gives me such a weird, wide variety of emotions. But I get my first COVID shot tomorrow. It's a two-parter, so I gotta go back for it too, and I'm just super worried that I've heard some people get like bad side effects with it, and I might be out for a couple days after taking it. And like, stays kind enough to make force work to give me paid time off to actually go out and get the COVID shot. But if I do get real woozy or bad for whatever reason afterwards, I'm not even gonna try to do anything, because just surviving work, if the side effects are bad, it's gonna be a mess in and of itself. And I still like kind of feel like I've been having some ups and downs days. I think the worst testament is that whenever I feel like I'm finally starting to recover, that's when it starts getting bad again. Right? Yeah, I got no idea what I'm gonna do in this area. Back to the map. I'll figure out something to stall for a little bit of time while I finish up my spiel. So yeah, like, I'm gonna like take the next month or so to slowly weave myself back into a content routine schedule. I do got a bit of a Let's Go Eevee backlog, but not something that lasts forever, so probably finish it up one of these streams, but I'm not gonna rush myself to do that stream. I have like I have a game to chill that, I've been giving updates on social media as things been up and down, and next time I make a game and chill video, I'll give an update on over there as well.